the man in the suit. It's the legend. It's Brian Cruz. Cruise Control Show. Cruise Control Show. Cruise Control Show. Cruise Control Show.
Live from Los Angeles, it's Hump Day and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is, June 25th? It's Hump Day, guys. Welcome back to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. It's going to be a fantastic Hump Day. I'm so excited to have this break show tonight. We got a great cast tonight, too, guys. It's going to be so fantastic. I hope you had a great week so far. You got everything done. You accomplished all your goals. And again, I'm still running for SAG-AFTRA president, so if you know any SAG-AFTRA members out there that are looking to help, rise up and help people out, give them the vote my petition, guys. Happy to have you back here as always. Happy Hump Day, everybody. It's been a crazy deal. But very quickly, just off the top, guys, very quickly. I had to play it for you guys. Lionsgate's releasing this. Aziz is actually bringing his first directorial debut show out right now called Good Fortune. This looks fantastic. If you guys have not seen this yet, I am super excited for this trailer. I will play it for you guys fast, called Good Fortune, where Keanu Reeves is an angel Gabriel coming out to actually help him, to help a person who's like a lost soul. It looks fantastic. I can't speak for enough. Here's that trailer very quickly, guys.
Martha?
Yes, Gabriel.
Is there any way I can have more meaningful duties? I want to guide people. I want to change their lives.
To save a lost soul, you have to find a lost soul.
Why does this make sense? Like right off the bat, I'm so on board.
I know. I'm already
At Denny's.
I was already in when I saw his
A
name.
lost soul.
Interesting. Aziz only got a
My name
soft
is
cancel,
Gabriel. I'm here to save you.
and he's back apparently.
What? Who the fuck are you? How do you know my name?
I'm normally only in
Is it just
charge
wish
of saving
fulfillment? Do we
people
just
from
all wish that
texting
we
and
had
driving.
Keanu Reeves to do this for us to appear
You're
as
telling
an
me I have
angel?
a budget guardian angel?
Kinda.
It looks good.
Do you know that baby guy? He's got the long hair, kind of
This
tall.
high concept, like late 80s, early 90s shit. This is what I want, honestly.
Fucking hot. I'm gonna go sit on his
Yeah.
face.
It looks
Looks
fun.
really
A better
confusing.
version of Michael. Like,
Michael, yeah, totally.
Good fortune, everybody. Good fortune. What's up, Quad? Welcome back to Kruse Control. Happy to have you guys back as always. And of course, welcome back to Thirsty Daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing well. Happy Hump Day.
It's good to see you, GR.
Always good on Hump Day.
Always good on a Hump Day, GR. What do you think about that trailer? Looks pretty good. What do you think? Are you against this?
Well, no, I like it. I mean, I love the girl said, I'm going to go sit on his face. I mean, you got my attention right away.
GR. I'm womp-womping you right off the bat, GR. Womp-womping you.
Well, she said it, not me.
Well, I think it looks great. Keanu Reeves looks like he's having a great time. Aziz looks great. I mean, he was canceled for a second, and he's back. As we say, people come back, you know? So he's back again. I think it's going to be fun. I see some people saying faith-based.
Good.
Not really faith-based. It looks like it's kind of a little bit beyond faith-based, if you ask me. You have a good day today, GR? You feeling good about tonight's show?
Yeah, I am. I really am. I had fun with some of the hot takes.
I can't wait.
Some interesting
Hold on,
subjects.
hold on. Don't spoil your hot takes right now. Do not spoil your hot takes, GR. Welcome back.
Oh, no.
Happy to have you back, GR. Also joining us back on Cruise
Thank you, sir.
Control. Yeah, of course. Always happy to have her back too, everybody. Amazing talent. Love to have her here. Everybody, welcome back to the very lovely, the beautiful Miss Angela Costello. What's up, Angela?
Oh, hey, just hanging on the hump day with you guys.
Happy hump day. How's your day been?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I woke up with a sore throat, so it's been kind of like lingering all day. I'm just hoping that like goes away. So I've been like vitamin C'ing probiotic sodas in this guy here, to boost the immune system. So hopefully that works.
And by
Don't you hate when that
probiotics, you mean
happens?
whiskey,
like-
right?
Always happy to see
Yeah.
that face,
Or you
Angela.
just start,
Always happy
like
to see
doing
that
what they
face,
did in like the
Angela.
1900s, just give some a thimble of whiskey.
Just a thimble. It's how big is a thimble? It depends on what your size of a thimble is. Is it like this big right here? Is this how big a thimble is? I don't know.
That's definitely more than a thimble, Brian.
I mean, depends on your
It's
size.
about the size of a fifth, Brian.
Yeah.
What do you think about that trailer, Angela? You excited about that movie?
Oh my
Keanu
gosh.
Reeves,
Yeah,
Aziz.
sign me up. Anything with Keanu, and then you add angel wings. I mean, come on. Like, we are looking at an angel, so
What's up, Emma Peel?
that's it. Done.
It's like
We're
he's
gonna
gone
do
from
it.
Constantine,
Happening.
where he was like an archangel kind of, to like a good angel
Yeah.
trying to help every man. Looks like fun.
It's like what he does in real life, so
He's saving
he's
the
already
day.
that kind of guy. So it's like perfect for him.
I'm excited about it. Welcome back, Angela.
Thank you.
Happy
Hi,
hump day.
welcome back.
Happy hump day. Yeah, a lot going on today. I'm so happy to have you here. It's going to be fun. We got a big show for you tonight. Kawhi, you never touched alcohol. That's okay, man. You don't need to have alcohol to enjoy this product. But someone that might need some alcohol to enjoy it, of course, is Touchy Ghost himself, Mr. Mike Casey. Welcome back, Mr. Mike. Oh, Mike, I can't hear you, man. Can't hear
We're
you.
here.
There you are.
He's touching
Oh,
his
I'm wondering,
line.
is that GR on the mute button? I appreciate that.
What the fuck? Mike!
Happy's
Not
excited
me
to see
this
it.
time, Mike.
That's me. When you're typing on the keyboard, I muted you a few times. So the
is
keyboard's
that
very
it?
loud.
Okay.
It's very loud.
All right,
Pep
I'll
Star?
press-
Pep-
Much
I'll
love,
press the
Mike.
buttons
You know I love you, man.
gently.
Much
Oh,
love.
hey, Pep. I haven't talked to you in forever, Pep Star. How's it going, man?
That's a good question, Peppy.
Bonjour.
Oh, right on.
Can't complain.
Right on. Hi, chat. I'm coming to
Leave
you live.
Leave him alone, man. Peppy will come after you. He'll come
Back
after you.
off me, son.
You know, don't be careful. Be careful.
Pepe, you're so defensive, man. You got to go to therapy. Like, there's no reason for you to like feel attacked by anytime someone talks to you.
Diddy did it.
There you go. He blames Diddy, apparently. Mike, what do you think about that trailer?
I mean, it's hysterical. Like, I love it. Like,
Uh-oh.
Angela,
Pep-
please do not
Freezing.
tease me tonight.
okay.
Seeing what he's saying, it was amazing, and he feels the same way Angela does.
Yeah. I
All right,
think he
Mike, good
froze. Are you okay there, Mike? Oh, there, he's back. He's back.
Appreciate the communication. Oh, what's going on here?
You
Am I
froze
having
for a second.
Difficulties? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. You feeling good though, Mike, about that? I think you are. Good to have you here, Mike. All
I'm
the way from
feeling
where?
great. I'm happy Pepe's talking to me, honestly. He's my best canine bro. Actually, my number 2 canine bro.
He is. I'm happy to have you. Where you at now? You're all over the place, Mike. Where are you at these days?
I am on the lovely beach town of Perpignan, France.
Oh,
It's great. Yep, about to drive across Spain starting on Saturday. Should be a good time.
Well, Mike, I'm happy you made it here tonight. We're gonna have a fun time. Welcome back on a hump day, Mike.
Yeah, it's cool. Thanks for having me, Brian.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast, and I'm happy to have, again, one of my really great friends here. I've been working with him for a few months. He's got his own podcast, guys. You got to check him out from SceneChange POD. Welcome to Kruse Control for the very first time, Mr. Aaron Smith. What's up, Aaron?
Hey, Brian.
How you doing? Welcome to
Good to see
Kruse Control, the crazy shenanigans that we go through here.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's fun, though. It's cool to be here. Thanks for letting me join you.
I'm happy to have
Nice
you.
to have a new face on the show. How you doing?
Doing
what's
well,
up?
Pepe. Thank you.
It's good to have you. I know you got your own podcast. You're working on set all the time. I love to have like new faces in the show, of course. And what's been going on with you? Tell people about yourself a little bit.
Well, the podcast is called Scene Change. It's about film and TV professionals and kind of their journeys through transitions, whether going from one position in the industry to another, or developing businesses, entrepreneurship, that kind of thing. We're working on the second season right now, and I'm excited to get started with that. But the first season is out right now. So
Awesome. Where can we find it? Where can we find it?
it's at it's all the places you would find any podcast, Apple Podcasts. Just search for Scene Change, and it's hosted on Podbean. But yeah, it's on all of the Spotify, everything. So.
Nice. I'm excited to check it out. I'm excited everybody else can check it out here too. I want to help you out the second season. I want to be on it too, man. I want to be there with you.
Love to have you on. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm happy to have you here. It's a fun time on Kruse Control. I know we got some crazy stuff, some games I've been watching for a while, and it's always love to have someone new on. It's gonna be fun, Aaron. Get ready for tonight. It's live, but we're just having a good time. Just let everything go. Let everything go.
Absolutely.
Tell Aaron you have to get sexy, frothy, and sophisticated.
Get foamy.
And get foamy.
Sorry, I forgot all the other.
There's a lot of stuff we say here on Kruse Control. There is a lot, but we have a good time. We have a good time. Aaron, do you like that trailer? How do you feel about that trailer?
That was great. Honestly, like I just love comedy, and I'm so happy to see Keanu Reeves in something, hilarious like that. Reminded me of Bogus Journey, when they go to heaven or hell, or I don't even remember really. But I don't know. I feel like it's a good time. It looks good.
Yeah, I love Bogus Journey. Did you see the last Bill and Ted? They tried to do something. I think it worked okay, but it came out during COVID, so I know it didn't do that well.
Oh, no, I don't think I saw that one. I missed it.
It came right to streaming. It was like Bill and Ted Face the Music. It was kind of fun. They had like their like older versions of themselves, and they were like all like out of shape and stuff like that. And then some of them were ripped. They went and saw different versions through the years. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, everybody's got to do a COVID reboot every once in a while, I guess.
Right? We got to figure it out. I'm excited to have you here, Aaron. This will be a fun night tonight. Get ready for tonight. We're excited. We're having a great time. But we got to keep this ship moving as always, guys. So, it doesn't matter what day of the week it is, guys. We're always having a good time on Kruse Control, right? Right? Could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. In the week, there's always one thing going down, guys. You know what that is, right? Come on, you guys know at this point. Breaking news. Come on. All right, everybody, the very first thing I want to talk about is, of course, the tax incentives are going to get that jump here in California. $750 million. Newsom made it happen. They finally passed it. I got to tell you, they were talking about not passing it up there. I'm so happy they got together and they figured it out, because they were going to go with like $300 million as opposed to the $700 million budget. It's going to actually help bring a lot more jobs back to LA. And on top of that, too, they're changing the thresholds, too. So if you actually are able to write off more than 20%, it used to be 20%, now you can get a 35% tax incentive based off of your production coming here to LA. So it's going to help a lot of people. Hopefully it drives work back to LA. Of course, we did have that film LA thing that passed this last week, guys, which I told you guys I was excited about, because they didn't work it out. All the red tape's still going to be there. It's going to really incentivize people from actually coming here. They're still going to go to Georgia, other places else, but this will be a big step forward to bring jobs back to LA. We got to cut that red tape, and I hope that film LA does what they said they're going to do and actually agree on that oral agreement. In a year, they're going to cut that red tape. I don't believe it yet. We'll have to wait and find out, but I'm happy that Newsom got this $750 million tax incentive here for LA. Bring those jobs back, guys. Bring those jobs back. What I'm saying, President, I'm going to be right in there working on them too, making this happen, fighting the good fight. We got to bring the jobs back, because it would be a sin if it didn't happen. And Sinners, guys, is coming over to Max, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, Sinners was a fun show. If you guys didn't see it, was so much fun. Michael B. Jordan was fantastic, playing two different parts, this big vampire kind of period piece. It was a lot of fun. Bloody, gory, good time. But it's coming on Max July 4th, guys. Check it out on Max again. You can't see it. And linear Max, HBO, I should say, on July 5th. Get ready for it before it's gone and it's done. And I got to tell you, the biggest sinner of them all these days, at least allegedly, is P. Diddy. And P. Diddy right now, I got to tell you, the defense rested. So it came down to the defense to have their time to stand up, and they said, nope, we're bringing no witnesses. No witnesses. Diddy will not testify. Diddy actually stepped forward and had a few words for the very first time in the trial, and he actually thanked the judge. He said he was so happy. He goes, "My honor, that was my decision. I'm doing great, Your Honor. I've been wanting to tell you thank you for the excellent job you've actually done." I'm like, all right, Diddy, all right, calm down, man, calm down. But he's not going to testify. Yep, there's some kiss going on there. And to me, it's surprising, but now it's going to actually go into the whole arguments are done. We're going to the actual jury. They're going to have closing arguments happening tomorrow, and then we'll find out what Diddy's fate is, hopefully by July 4th. I don't think he'll be free on the 4th of July, but we'll have to find out, guys. Guys, that whole Diddy thing's a lot. I'm surprised.
He's never going to be free.
Well, we'll see, GR. We'll see. Stranger things have happened, but at least the trial is going down and the people are finding out about it. And of course, another great movie coming forward is Nuremberg, guys, based off some trials on their own, guys. That sounds fascinating to me. I don't know if you heard about this. I love original content. You guys know that. But Sony Picture Classics has done James Vanderbilt's new Nuremberg. Now, this is going to be about a period of time during when the Nazis were actually tried at trial, and they were trying to find out, if they actually committed war crimes or not. There's a lot of people in here. Russell Crowe, Remy Malek's playing a reporter in this.
Spoiler alert, Brian, the Nazis did commit war crimes.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Don't spoil the movie, Mike. Don't spoil the movie. It chronicles a true story, Mike. I know the trial is held by the Allies against the defeated Nazi regime, and Remy Malek is playing, of course, a reporter. And then, of course, this is a crazy thing. Russell Crowe is actually playing Hitler's right-hand man. So that's interesting, too. And there's going to be a lot of interaction between him and, of course, Remy Malek.
That's appropriate.
I like Russell Crowe. We're going to talk about him a lot tonight because we got more conversations about him as well. But at least it went to trial. It sounds fascinating. It's something different, like Mobland. Doing great over at Paramount Plus, guys. They got a second season renewal right now. You got Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, you got Tom Hardy. This is about, of course, a bunch of different families in the mob fighting amongst each other. But it made 26 million views in its last 70 days. It's massive for Paramount Plus, which has been suffering a lot, guys. I've told you that before. That's not set to make money until 2027 still, Paramount Plus. They're hemorrhaging money every year, and I hope it does well. That merger's still going on. This is a fantastic deal for them. March 30th premiere. People have been loving it too. I love this cast. Bring me on some more. Let's keep this ship going. Like a lot of fans probably want is more a Mindhunter as well. And Mindhunter, we got an update. Apparently, they're talking about it right now, but not bringing the series back, but bringing do 3 movies. They want to do 3 movies, 3 2-hour movies, and apparently David Fincher's behind it. They got a writing staff already working on it, and they're getting moving forward. But the actors are saying there's a great chance it's going to happen. But they also said that it comes down to Fincher liking the scripts. But you guys know, if we got to this point where we're writing scripts, moving forward, most likely this is happening. That means Netflix is forking out some money, being like, let's do more of these, let's move forward. I know Mike's super excited about this. We'll talk about more of Mindhunter. But guys, if you're a fan of that series, it is finally got some forward movement, unlike Sherlock, guys. If you like Sherlock on the BBC, it sounds like we're not getting any more of this because Mark Gatiss came forward, the showrunner for this, the creator, and said, we did from 2010 is where to say 2010 to 2017. And apparently Cumberbatch just want to come back. The cast is kind of like, we don't really want to do this anymore. We had our time. It's been years now. So unfortunately, it sounds like this might be dead, but go back and watch it, guys. It's a great series. They did a great job at Sherlock Holmes. It's really a lot of fun. So I would love to see more, but this is what happens after a long time. It doesn't come back, but you know what? Sometimes it happens. Look at Meet the Parents, guys. Meet the Parents is coming back for another movie after all that time since Little Fockers. And I still don't know what this new one's going to be called. I'm Parental Fockers. I don't know what we're going to call it.
It's not your Pornhub searches, Brian.
Hey, Mike, don't hit me like that. Don't hit me like that. What can they call it? I mean, maybe they'll call it. I'm going to leave it at that. But we do know that Owen Wilson is joining the cast.
I'll tell you what they'll call it.
What's that?
I'm going to save it for the hot takes.
Okay, save it for the hot takes. Ben Stiller's back. Robert De Niro's back. Of course, Ariana Grande is coming in to be playing apparently Ben Stiller's son's new fiance, who apparently is pulling away from the family and causing a massive rift and ruining their whole lives. So that's kind of the premise for the new one. So Ariana Grande is fantastic. I'm all about her career right now. Get it. And talk about a big battle, though, these days has always been that Baldoni and, of course, course, that Blake Lively thing. And now Baldoni's team has come forward and said they will not actually refile the defamation lawsuit. We're not going to do what they said. They're going to do new charges completely. So before they had until today to actually file new charges, and they said, we're not going to do it. We're going to refile. We feel great about this. We have new charges going forward. This is part of their plan. Guys, this is never going to end. I know people have been saying in the chat, it's done. It's never going to end. Just throw them on Judge Judy already, guys, and we'll get a verdict, guys. I just want Judge Judy to figure it out, and we're done with this shit. She's coming back to Amazon on July 21st. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Right, Mike?
A lot of breaking news tonight, Brian.
Oh, boy. I'm happy you guys are here. There's a lot to talk about, as always. And Aaron, I know this first time going through breaking news, it's a lot. But I'm going to give you guys a chance to talk, of course, because that time is happening right now. You guys know what's going to happen. It's time for those hot takes. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute, break down all their hot takes on all this breaking news. Now, can they make it before the bomb blows up? What do you think, guys? They're going to make it tonight? If they don't, it's fine. You know it's fine, but it comes down to you guys. You vote. You tell us who is our hot take master for episode 349 of Kruse Control, guys. Let's go to the panel. 349. We're at 350 on Friday. Isn't that wild? GR. Who's going to go first in the hot takes, man?
Well, I think to start it has to be the one good-looking one on the show. Let's start with Angela.
Oh, yeah, that's a applause.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say himself.
We can't make Aaron go first.
No, Mike, I have a mirror. I know that's not it.
No one goes first. The first time I'm
beautiful,
Control, they don't go first. Come on, GR. Yeah, you're beautiful.
I don't mind. It's fine.
No, I can. I'll go. I got it. I'll do it. Aaron.
Okay.
Let's see it, Angela.
We'll let Angela go first.
Yeah.
Okay, Angela, how you feeling about these hot takes? You feeling good, smooth, ready to go?
Let's just do it.
Let's
see
go.
what happens.
I'm feeling good about this, Angela. Here we go. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Okay, California approves that tax credit. I mean, I think it's great to keep actors in LA, but I mean, meanwhile, it rents $3,000 for a closet. So I don't know. We got to think about that stuff. Sinners, yeah, I mean, it's on the right network, you know, HBO Max. What is it? What are we calling it now? Max?
It's HBO Max again.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is like Succession with Rosary and, you know, confession booths and stuff. So I think we're down for that. Diddy.
Oh, you're never going to make the clock.
No, it's not going to happen. Sorry. Russell Crowe, this will be interesting. I mean, I think that this is either going to be a complete flop or it's going to be amazing and win awards. So we'll see. Mobland renewed, Travolta, Mafia, all that wonderful stuff. Yes, let's do it. Did I get more time on the clock? Thanks. Mindhunters.
I'm messing with you now, Angela. No, I'm messing with you. Keep going.
Okay. I guess this is your love letter and your stress test if you're a Mindhunters lover. Sherlock Holmes. I can't say that I'm really sad about not seeing this. Sorry, it's elementary. Meet the Parents, or I think that if they call it Meet the Great Grandparents, I think we're going to be good. I don't know. That wasn't that great, actually. Blake Lively, this whole thing, I mean, my God, it's just, this should have been behind closed doors a long time ago. Judge Judy, everyone's ready to hear her sassy, you know, take on everything that's legacy related. Bye.
Great hot takes, Angela.
Thanks. Everybody had to get like in there. I don't know. That was it. You're welcome. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.
Nice work.
They were great hot takes. Great hot takes.
That's great.
Come on.
I go through all of it, but you know. On to the next.
On to the next. Oh, GR, we don't see everything. I'm pulling you over, GR. I got you. We got you.
What?
All right, GR. Who's going next in the hot takes? How you feeling there?
Well, Aaron sounded so excited to be leading off, so we'll put him second.
Yeah, I'm game.
All right, Aaron, here we go. Woo, it's hot take time. How you feeling about this right now?
Great, excited. Let's do it. I hope
All
there's
right.
a list of things for me to talk about because I have nothing on my mind. So
Okay. I believe in you. You can always bring the little list up of all the breaking news topics if you want. I'm going to go off on them.
I got a couple that I wrote down. So
Okay. All right. Here we go. Without further ado. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
oh wait, I thought you were going to show them to me. Okay, so I don't remember any of them at all. Let's see.
You're good.
The news. Let's see. You talked about a bunch of stuff like
Tax incentives.
Tax incentives. Yes, finally some good news. I think that'll restart a lot of production that has been waiting to restart. So I think it's a great news.
Diddy.
I don't know anything about any of that. I just
Sinners.
Yeah. Sinners, I keep hearing buzz, even though I haven't seen it, but it's basically getting so much buzz that I feel like it's probably one of the biggest movies of the year. So that's great. And then Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
There's always room for another one of those installations. So I'm excited to see that for a new generation, probably. Mindhunter also, I kind of was surprised when that went away. So I'm excited to see where they go and what other serial killers they kind of explore or whatever they do with it. So that's a great one to bring back.
Yeah. Mobland.
Mobland too. It's time for crime shows.
There's always so many crime shows. Well, Aaron, great hot takes.
Always time for
Definitely
crime.
gonna get a list next time because I thought they'd be on the screen. My bad.
Sorry about that. I should remind you to bring that up. Yeah, I appreciate it. It was good, Aaron. Come on, it was great.
Good job, Aaron.
Thank you.
I honestly love that format. I think the host just going rapid fire through the topics that actually
that
makes
helps a lot.
sense too. We should think about that.
That helps
Just
a
like
lot.
hit it,
True.
hit
I
it.
think it's pretty cool.
You're like Diddy.
That Diddy thing is crazy. There's always so much happening with that Diddy thing. Eventually, we'll get a verdict soon. Apparently so. So we'll see. Woo.
I think
All
it may
right.
come sooner than we think.
Yeah. Right.
Can't wait.
Nice work, Aaron. That was fun.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Holla.
Happy nose. Great hot takes, Aaron, across the board. We're not done yet. All right. GR, are you going to do it next or send it over to Mike?
Nah, I'll go next. What the heck?
All right. There we go. GR's feeling good about that. Okay, GR. Get focused, get centered, get ready, GR. I know you are. You always doing these hot takes, right? All right. You feeling good, though? You feeling good tonight?
I tried.
You were calling me up earlier, really excited about this tonight. So I'm expecting greatness tonight.
I'm having a Gator driver, so I feel good.
There you go, GR. All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
See, Sacramento finally removed their head from their gluteus maximus. Sinners to max, and it'll take a bite out of you. You should enjoy it. Diddy rested his case. I guess he's settling in with Bubba, and he wants to be relaxed about it. Nuremberg, a historical film I want to see. And it's appropriate that Kruse playing a Kraut. Yeah. Mobland renewed great show. Gotta watch it, man. It's fabulous. Mindhunter from series to movies. Kind of reverse of what normally happens. Let's see. No more Sherlock. That sucks because it was a great show. Owen Wilson adding to Meet the Parents. And I still say no to the whole thing. I hated the movie. Baldoni, no refill on that one charge. Smart. Let's go kill her with the rest of them. Oh, and more Judge Judy. Delegaff, the bitch, boring. Oh boy.
Great hot takes, VR.
No love for Judge Judy.
No love for Judge Judy at all from the Thirsty Daddy guys.
No room for GR and Judy's court.
Not at all. Not at all. Great hot takes, VR.
I just tell the bitch to shut up.
Oh boy. All right. That's great.
Living the dream.
No justice.
Right, Pep Star. All right. How you feeling about this, Mike? You're the last one on the totem pole tonight. You feeling good about these hot takes?
I feel good, Brian. I always relish the opportunity to do hot takes on your wonderful show with your wonderful guests. I don't know if I'm going to make it through all of them. I'm going to try.
Oh boy.
Hot takes.
I'm going to try not to wake up my wife is what I'm going to try
Have
to do.
another glass of wine, Mike. You'll do fine.
Do not wake up your wife. It's not great. It's not great. That will not go over well for you. But I'm feeling good about this, man. I think you got these hot takes in the bag, right?
I think I can do it, man.
All right, buddy. Let's make this happen, Mike. It's hot take time. Without further ado, here we go.
I'm
Hot
not going
takes
to make
in
it through.
3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Justin Baldoni refuses to refile a complaint. This headline is pure garbage. Just like him. JK, Justin, nobody knows who the fuck you are out of this bullshit. California tax credit? All right, I get it, but industrial incentives like this sell out the working class. Sinners is coming to Max. If you've ever wished that Mario and Luigi were a pair of Dust Bowl bootleggers portrayed by Michael B. Jordan, this movie is for you. Don't worry, Puff Daddy, you've still got a good shot at the presidential pardon. Sex offenders stick together. Hey, speaking of criminals, Nuremberg has a real deep talent bench. I hear the original title was Nazis in November, an Oscar bait story. Oscar Schindler, that is. Chat, please tell me if that joke was in poor taste. I apologize. Okay, tell me if Mobland is worth my time. Keep in mind that I'm not opposed to overused storylines if it means that I get Pierce Brosnan's vocal fry dripped into my ear holes for 44 minutes. And now I've said that on the internet forever. Great. Sherlock is great, but Mindhunter, I'm so happy to see Mindhunter come back.
It's happening, Mike. Sounds like having great hot takes, Mike.
Let's see, Robert De Niro in Meet the Parents 9. Still can't milk you, I guess. And Judge Judy, come on, just let me pee on your leg one time.
What?
One time.
Okay, man. I don't know what kind of fetish you have right now, but great hot takes.
That's what she says. That's what she says.
Too kinky, Mike.
She says, "Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining."
Okay.
If you say that, if you say that all the time, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you're kind of inviting it into your life.
It's what are you sending Pepe over to her house?
Right? Exactly.
Don't
Mike,
pee on my leg.
I have never heard that before, Mike.
Are you serious?
but-
That's like her.
No.
That's like her main quote. Look up Judge Judy quotes, dude.
Well,
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't really
Why?
watch it, so I can't. Yeah. But
GR
that
is a fair
is
point
Nice
there.
and dandy like cotton candy.
memorable quote. It's a memorable quote.
all right. Well, great hot takes, guys, across the board. It's not up to me now, though. It's up to the audience. I'm putting it out to you guys now. Vote it up, and tell me who you think should win hot takes tonight. I can't wait to find out who's going to be the hot take winner. Episode 349, guys. 349. I can't believe we've gone this far. It's amazing. So, guys, vote it up. And while you guys doing that, it's time for a quickie. All right, everybody. This is that time. I put 10 minutes on the clock while you guys are voting. We break down all the latest breaking news in a bigger discussion piece because there's so much going on. As always, I'm excited to talk about it. So let's go to the panel and let's talk about all this stuff. I'm starting the clock, guys. As always, let's go right now. All right, since Aaron's back for the first time on Kruse Control, I'm going to talk to Aaron about a lot of this stuff. So the tax incentives, man, we've been talking about this for a while. And, you know, Newsom was back and forth. They wanted the 750. They're going to 300. I think this is great. This is a good first step, isn't it? It's going to help the town.
Absolutely. I mean, production has been pulled away from California for as long as I've been working in this industry. So it's nice to see, honestly, the first effort that I've seen to draw it back. So I know that a lot of it ends up being kind of too big to really pin down where it's all going at times, but I'm happy to see any efforts made to bring production back. So
did you see that red tape thing that happened too over the weekend? It was like, Film LA were like, we're going to cut all the red tape. And then they just said, never mind. We're just going to sign the contract.
I didn't see that. No, I didn't see any of the details on that, but I know there was a group that gathered to kind of rally around or to support it, support the changes and get this bill passed. So I'm glad it did.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it only helps us kind of drive that business back. We got to work right now. There's a lot of people that haven't been working. As like I've been talking about before the show, I was saying, I'm running for SAG president. It's like there's a lot of people that can't pay their dues. There's a lot of the crew members that aren't working. There's a lot of the vendors and everybody else out there, like from like the wardrobe people down to like, the people moving the transpo. It's like they're not working. It's like the jobs aren't here. We need to do something. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big, there's a lot of downstream effects of a lack of production and production's moving away. And while there's infrastructure growing in other places, and that's ultimately, I think, a good thing for America to be producing more in more places, We already have so much infrastructure here. We've seen plenty of investment going back into California and LA in the last few years, which is great. New stages downtown. So I'm optimistic. I think this is exactly what we needed.
And I don't know if we need another Meet the Parents, though. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's happening.
I have kind of like a more of like, I guess, a positive perspective on that, because I feel like there are some franchises that just really shouldn't go. And that's one that's like made to be a franchise. So I'm all about it. I love things that are kind of like lent to repetition if they're a little bit revived every time. You bring in new guest stars, bring in new life to it, but it's not like you're reinventing the wheel with that script every time. So
De Niro milking the whatever the kid.
Great, yeah, I'm happy to see that kind of production.
I think it's great. Yeah, I saw like a chat out there saying like it's going to affect anything. It'll affect Los Angeles for sure, getting jobs back here. I think because productions will actually be more incentivized to move back to California as opposed to going like to Georgia or Atlanta or maybe the UK. We got to start bringing things back from the UK. It's just too many productions are going there, way too many.
Yeah,
and it's like we have sound stages here, like you're saying they're empty. Let's get the sound stages some love here. But I don't know, GR, how about that Diddy love? Are you excited about Diddy not testifying?
Well, the first smart thing he's ever done is keep his mouth shut.
Well, I think this whole trial's a lot, though.
Yeah, but he kept his mouth shut because if he owns it, all he does is bury himself.
Yeah,
and it's like I said in the hot takes, he's settling in with Bubba, so he wants to be calm and relaxed.
Like you are when you're watching Judge Judy, right? You're calm and relaxed and excited.
Yeah, I watch it so much. Yeah, it's amazing how well that on OFF switch works when you press OFF.
Yeah, you're like, I'm done with her. But Nuremberg, I know you're excited about Nuremberg, right? So tell me why you're so excited about that.
Well, it's an incredible historical truth. I'm a history freak, and what the German did during World War II is atrocious.
Yeah,
and it was see these people pay for what they did as little as they did. I mean, like Goring killed himself. Somebody slipped him some cyanide and he killed himself. So he didn't get executed like so many. Almost everybody that was on trial during Nuremberg died. I think it was like 4 of them that didn't and spent years in prison. But
yeah, most didn't. But I mean, it sounds like it's gonna be a good story to actually tell. Maybe it'll be actually relevant these days too, that people can kind of, some people forget about these things. I think it's gonna be good to put this out there so people realize what happened at this time in history. I think it matters a lot. And I hope that we. I think we're gonna have some great performances. I can't wait to see it too. But you know what? There's a lot happening as always. Angela, I'm happy to have you back. And of course, we're talking about Blake Lively again and Justin Baldoni. Can you imagine? Is this ever going to end?
Well, I hope so. It sounds like they're going to be behind closed doors finally, right? Like trying to maybe settle this thing. I mean, I don't know. It's like you think they're going to, and then it's like I feel like it. I mean, it's just this thing's like a freaking like it's Netflix courtroom docuseries going on. I mean, it's just. I mean, it could be its own. It will be its own. It will. It's not. It could. It will. Most likely. But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
he won't let it go.
Ongoing,
and then she won't let it go. It's. I think this is going to go to trial next March. It will. I think it will. I think we're going to get that.
Yeah.
Other people are saying we're done with this, but
it does lean. I would say it leans towards the fact that like they're in like settlement talks, because I don't think anybody wants to have to necessarily go to court and trial, because that's going to be even more money, right? But I mean, these lawyers are like set for life. They don't have to work again after this. I mean, they can all just say, you know what, we're done. I'm going to retire early. Like, they've made enough in fees at this point, like discovery fees. I mean, I can't even imagine at this point what they're getting paid by the hour retainer fee. But I don't know. I mean, it's just, yeah.
Throw 'em on Judge Judy. I said it.
Looks like
Throw 'em on Judge Judy.
I know. Let's get Judge Judy involved. She'd be like, all right, you pee in my leg. You. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, we're over. She'd be like,
you watch and learn.
We have a decision at the end of a half-an-hour show. Why don't we just why don't we hand this off to Judge Judy? Why don't we do that?
The Diddy thing too. Why don't we just throw him on Judge Judy? Come on, she can solve all of our cases like that.
Yeah, I mean, she'd be like, "Look, dude, you're guilty," and it's like, you don't care. You have nothing to say. You're too guilty to even get in the stand for crying out loud. So just
just go away.
Notoriously, you don't really go on a stand when you look really freaking guilty. Like, you stay seated right there. I'd be telling my client the same thing. Stay seated. Don't do a freaking thing.
They said they were doing the Harvey Weinstein thing. That's what they were saying because he was thinking about testify, but then he was like, nah. And then
I'll just forget.
And it worked so great for him
because I did all these disgusting things to people. Yeah, I know. It's like, and look at how that move worked for him. So worked out not that fantastic. It says anything right there.
Not that great. It didn't work out that well for him. But he's going to go back to trial again. That's never going to end as well.
No.
But, you know, one thing that did end that is coming back that Mike's super excited about is Mindhunter. So, Mike, get in there. How do you feel about Mindhunter coming back? You excited?
Dude, I texted you as soon as I saw the breakdown today, right? I was like, oh, my God, Mindhunter is back. It was one of the major losses of COVID, really, right? That's what shut down production after season 2?
Yeah, and then Fincher, like, he went on to other things, you know? Like, we were shooting Mank at the time, right before COVID. We were shooting Mank. We finished that, and then we locked down like 2 weeks later. So I think he was going to go to that next, and then because all the crew guys worked with him the whole time, they were talking about going back to, I think it was Georgia they shoot that, and then they're like, well, I guess that didn't happen. So that's what happens.
I was wondering why it didn't come back at the time. They just said, like, well, everybody dispersed, right? Like, we had a great team. We had great cinematographers. We had a whole great group of people on set, and they're like, we can't just get them back in the same room. It's not that easy.
No,
which is sad because I'm literally rewatching it. I'm in the middle of season 2 again, watching it, and it's some of the greatest television that's ever been made. Like, the writing is so crazy, and the cinematography, like, and the acting too. Like, the casting of these people is nuts. I was really sad that it went away the first time, and they've been setting up future events for a long time. BTK is one of the main killers that they've been setting up for the future, and I won't spoil too much, but in reality, he wasn't arrested until much later in the future. So the fact of the matter is that if they were planning on addressing this in the show to begin with at all, they were going to need to have a time lapse. Yeah. So it's going to make perfect sense if they come back a couple of years later.
Maybe it was meant to be. Like Sinners doing great. You didn't like Sinners?
I did like Sinners.
Okay.
I just thought Michael B. Jordan, like, blue and red, like, he just seemed to have a Mario and Luigi energy to me, man. I didn't see it in the theater. I liked it.
It was good. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. I think they did a good job with that. But great time ties, guys. So much fun. Great quickie across the board, everybody. Great quickie. But with that, guys, of course, you guys know. Let me go over here fast, Mike. Oh, do we have a winner? Do we have a winner of hot takes? Let's see. Oh, we have a tie for hot takes.
Tied.
We haven't had a tie in a long time, guys, but you've decided we do have a winner of hot takes. Ooh, guys, you have voted and you have spoken. We do have a winner of hot takes, but it's a tie. It's a tie. Let's go to our panel.
So we have winners.
We have winners. Who will it be? Will it be Miss Angela Costello? Or maybe Mr. Mike Casey?
I don't think so.
Could it be?
Not today.
G.R. Waters?
Mike and GR for crying out loud. All right, let's just get to the punch. I'm just kidding.
Or maybe Aaron Smith?
Aaron.
You have spoken.
Gotta be like, Aaron, what?
We do have a winner of hot takes.
Winners.
And winners. And our first winner is the Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters. Congratulations, GR.
All right, you can tally this.
Thank you.
How's that feel, GR?
Oh, I love our viewers. They have good taste.
But GR, you are not alone in that winner's circle. We have more winners.
Which of those wonderful people are joining me?
One more winner. And that winner is...
Get that proximity effect going, Brian.
Get in there. Miss Angela Costello! Congratulations, Angela!
No way.
Nice work.
I mean, I can't believe I was like, it's definitely Mike.
How's that feel, Angela?
We'll put that in my top 5. It's last year.
It's a great hot take. Great hot takes. Come on.
I know. I'm super happy. I'm like so astonished.
Aaron, you get him next time, man. You get him next time.
Cure cancer or something. Like,
Yeah, I'll be practicing. I'll be faster. I'll even have the list in front of me this next time. We all know what I'm talking about.
I did like the prompts though.
Yeah, it was great that way. Yeah.
I always tell Pepe does it every once in a while, but he's pretty uptight about it sometimes. He always thinks he's gonna win, and I'm like, Pepe, you just say too much sometimes.
Pepe says the shit that nobody else would say.
I know,
ROM.
You do, Pep Star, but great hot takes, guys, across the board.
Now that's one controversial chihuahua.
Yeah, he really is. You gotta watch out for that guy, right?
You look like someone that wants to pep that Pep Star.
Don't we all, Pepe?
Isn't he the one that pees on Judge Judy's neat legs?
Oh, he probably is. He probably is.
Stop,
it's not
son.
raining, Judge Judy.
All right, guys, we gotta keep this shit moving. And we're talking about Mobland. We got Russell Crowe on the brains, but a big movie being rebooted. We've been talking for a while, of course, is the Highlander. There can be only one, and Sean Connery has been recast with Russell Crowe. Can we talk about that? Guys, I'm excited about Highlander because I did like these movies. There can be only one. But Sean Connery originally played Ramirez, who was the Highlander that was training the original Highlander. That's a lot of Highlanders right there. But the remake is happening. Chad Stahelski is directing this. Of course, he's been the one helming all the John Wick franchises. He was originally, which I love this story, I still love this to the day, he was originally Keanu Reeves' stunt double in the very first Matrix movie. And he said, hey, if I do a movie, would you actually be in it? And he wrote John Wick 1. And then they filmed that. And he went on to control all the franchise moving forward. He's written all the John Wick movies, big, massive franchise. Now he's helming Highlander on top of this. He's already got, of course, I just said right now, we got Russell Crowe coming in, be Ramirez. But on top of that, our Highlander has been cast. And I got to tell you guys, I love this cast overall. Henry Cavill coming back. This is kind of like the Superman dynamic. You got Henry Cavill and you got Russell Crowe from Superman, which is crazy to me, which is kind of fun. Maybe they plan that, but a Highlander would be fun. Those are big shoes to fill, though. Again, Sean Connery, big shoes to fill. And I just can't imagine Russell Crowe having that like kind of like, kind of like easiness, kind of easygoing thing that Sean Connery has. He's such a smooth criminal. I love him so much. Can Russell Crowe play that part? Maybe, but I don't know. I guess it makes sense to have that star power kind of, right? Mike, I know you're all into the Highlander, right? There can be only one. Do you think that Russell Crowe can fill those shoes?
I think Emma's making a strong point about our Scottish Sean Connery playing the Spaniard. Like there was zero attempt to go for a non-Scottish accent, like or explain what his backstory was, like why that would be plausible.
It's a good point, but he's a great talent. I think he just thought about that too. They're just went with it. But I mean,
maybe it'll be like this is a sequel situation, so they'll go back and they'll correct, and we'll have a chance to understand. why
Oh no,
that
this
could
is a
be the case.
this is a
I don't know.
complete reboot for Amazon, like complete reboot, Highlander, and they've been working on it for years. And getting even like this team together has taken forever. And they thought it was canceled for a while. Then it was in this studio. I think it was Lionsgate. Then it went over to Amazon, and now they've finally pushed forward when they had Chad Zielinski sign on, and then Henry Cavill signed on. We're really amping up though, so I feel like we're going to be getting this movie pretty soon. But they're not going to shoot here again. Too, we're going overseas for it again. There's a lot of big castles you have to showcase, which I get, but this casting sounds fat. Do you think they were thinking about Superman when they did this? You have Superman and Jor-El back together. Were they thinking about that, you think?
Oh, that's a good question. It's a really epic storyline, right? Like you have these immortals like in a perpetual quest. There can be only one, right?
Only one.
I don't always
Does
say
Cavill fly off in the movie?
I'm not always the biggest Cavill fan, but kind of he makes sense in this role for some reason. I think it's supposed to be kind of a bigger than life role, so I actually see him inhabiting it okay.
But can you imagine, Mike, for 1 second, Russell Crowe rocking this hat? Can you imagine?
That's all I do with my free time is imagine Russell Crowe in that hat.
That's what I thought.
I'd rock that hat.
There can be only one that can
It'll
fit
look
into
better
that hat.
on you, Angela.
Is that from Highlander or is that from
That's from
Zardoz?
Highlander. That's from Highlander. That is 100%. That has not aged well, has it?
Good.
I think it's hilarious. It's great.
Strong choices. That's what we like.
And Queen says she's still confused if mortals are aliens or not. They're kind of aliens in a way, I guess, because they kind of teleport to Earth through lightning, which none of it really makes sense. None of it really makes sense when you say it out loud, right? It just doesn't. There can be only one. The quickening, the end
It's
game.
a movie.
It's a movie, GR. Then how do you feel about it, GR? Are you excited about this casting?
Well, except for Russell Crowe, yes.
Well, that's the casting.
Well, I like the Highlander and some of the other ones, but Russell Crowe, I couldn't give a shit less. He is not that man right there.
It's hard to fill Sean Connery's shoes, isn't it? Sean Connery.
And Crowe doesn't even come close.
I think he's a big talent, though. I think they're going for a big name for this, too. You know, I think they wanted that, and they've worked together, so maybe there was some kind of like conversation that happened to get him on board as well.
He's an actor. It's a paycheck. He doesn't care.
Come on, GR. I think you're just salty, GR, because you wanted this role. I think that's why you're salty. You were waiting for that phone to ring. It didn't happen, and you're bummed out, aren't you?
Yeah, it pissed me off. It took my role. God damn it.
I get that. I get that. And I understand that. But you know what? There can be only one, GR. So maybe next time.
Only one.
Maybe next
Well,
time.
I know where the swords are hidden, so I could go take care of that.
There you go. There
There's
you
going to
go.
be one forehead. That's by Chris Lambert.
Aaron,
I just wore the hat, and that would take care of it.
we'll get you a hat, GR. It's going to happen, okay? But it's going to say Kruse Control on it, too, okay? It'll say Kruse Control. I want you to rock it every time you're on the show. Yeah, just like that. Aaron, again, reboot, remakes. We talk about this a lot. It's great that business is actually thriving off these, but do you think that we need to be diving into something like this, or should we make more original content? Because, again, we always make these reboots.
Yeah, there's a lot of rebooting going on, and I suppose some of that has to do with the kind of the changes that we've been through in the last 5 years since the pandemic. But I think there's also kind of room for it in a way, because I haven't really seen a lot of movies like this that I kind of got excited by, and I'm not a Highlander fan, but this might draw me out to the theater for the first time to become one. So some of that rebooting, I think, can be definitely like a good vehicle for other productions. They need some tent poles, and if it's a crowd pleaser, it's funny, it's well written with big names, then I think I'm all about it, generally speaking. So,
did you watch the John Wick movies at all?
I watched the first one and I enjoyed it, but it's kind of a little bit of the the mindless action that is not necessarily my favorite type of stuff. But it's always fun to go see that in the theater if it's a big spectacle film. and I think we need more of that. So I'm happy to see another one. And as far as Russell Crowe, I honestly I feel like it's good to see him in a big role like this because Gladiator 2 was not necessarily the big hit that they wanted it to be, it seems like, and he's probably still getting plenty of streams on the old movies. So I feel like Data knows what's going on right now.
Yeah, I think again, you're right. That is probably putting people in the limelight about that. They had the original idea for Gladiator 2 where they were like teleporting and they brought him back through a portal to be back to life. That was like one of the original ideas for it. It was like sci-fi based. That was like, what? And then like Ridley Scott was like, he confirmed they had a script for that. And then there's like, no, we decided to do something different. And because Russell Crowe wanted to come back so bad, they were trying to rewrite to bring him back.
Well, even this reminds me of the Schwarzenegger, bringing him back and for the Terminator movies, the later ones, and kind of almost like a fully animated Schwarzenegger that we had to endure for a little bit of it. But honestly, like if you can justify it and you work with the changes, I like the take you had on Mindhunter, and the delay and the justification for it. There's always a reason to justify this stuff. And if you write it into your story, I think it just makes it better. So I'm excited for it.
Dude, I think it'd be fun. Again, we need action movies like this. This is like a big epic kind of castle. Like it's like a period piece in a lot of ways, but they do bring it into reality. And these guys are just like fighting the whole time. If you haven't seen it, there's like big sword fights. The craziness is there could be only one, so they're killing each other the whole time, and they're leading it up to being one person, and the only Highlander can live forever.
The trailers for this project are going to be epic, no question.
Oh yeah, the sword fights in this, Mike, they're going to be fantastic. I can't wait for that. And the fact that you got a big stunt person like this, Chad Solinsky, will understand how to actually showcase those fights, I think, too. They have a stunt coordinator that turned director. That's a perfect person for this, I think.
Perfect.
I still love that story, Aaron, that he was literally Keanu Reeves' stunt double on the first Matrix, and they went off to do all these movies together.
That's awesome. Yeah, when you've got a good team, you got to stick with it.
You got to stick with it. It's fantastic. Angela, are you excited about this as we are, Angela? Can there be only one? Are you excited?
Chris Lambert with the forehead horns coming out. It's kind of like right here. If you go back to that picture when you had of Sean Connery and him, can you pull it up?
Oh, right here. I mean, swap you in here fast. Yeah. This one's, yeah, I'll swap you in there. This one right here. This is cool.
Oh, okay. I wish I could point. And like, so right, I could take like a little thing like this right here. Those like, he's got these like forehead horns going on. I feel like he's about to like, they're about to like burst out whenever I see those.
Lambert's so great too in that role.
I know. I mean, yeah, like I like Henry Cavill. I mean, I like some Russell Crowe, I mean, he does pretty well. So he's a good actor, I'm down for this.
Did you ever watch the Highlanders before? Any of them at all?
Yeah. I mean, I watched like the TV series. Like
Duncan MacLeod, the Clan MacLeod, right?
Duncan, yeah. I did watch him.
I love that to say every time. It's like, of the Clan MacLeod. You have to say that every time you say your name.
Yeah, the Clan MacLeod. Yeah, no, I watched the movies and I don't know. It's just so like tough when they keep switching people, they have different actors and stuff. It gets, it's confusing because you're like, well, who's the better Highlander?
I know that TV show was confusing in a lot of ways and they kind of connected it later in its own way, but it took a long time. And I mean, Christopher Lambert was the man. I gotta say, he was so great playing that Highlander part.
I know. Well, it's too bad he can't, but I think Henry Cavill will do good.
Yeah, like filling those shoes, but even like filling Sean Connery's, how do you fill his shoes? I think that Russell Crowe is a great person
people, like Russell and him are, they're not in this. I mean, it's just Sean Connery. It's just, end of story, right?
Yeah. I just would love. Wouldn't you love to see, again, Russell Crowe rocking this garb right here? Can you imagine? I should put their heads on these bodies right here. That'd been great. Next time, guys.
Mel Gibson look.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You're very excited about this, Angela.
William Wallace, yeah.
That's how I really feel.
You're like, no. Come on.
I couldn't fight it. It was coming out. I'm like, I can't stop it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's done at that point. I think it's gonna be fun. Honestly, guys, I think this will be fun. I think that again, we need more action films like this. Get the Highlander back. Big sword fights. Big productions. And guys, it's Amazon, so I'll say this: bring it to theaters. They really haven't said much about that, but if they do an Amazon direct release, that will be the worst thing for this. That's been a thing that's been happening too much. Even the new Happy Gilmore, I know it's a comedy Netflix, but bring that to theaters. I think that'd be great to see. I think people would go out and see that in theaters. And, Amazon's been doing that a lot too. The Roadhouse drama we talked about in the show, Roadhouse 2 is coming. It had 80 million streams there, but it would have done better in theaters, I think, as well. So, I mean, I just bring it to theaters. Give it a chance. We got popcorn buckets. Come on. I want a sword popcorn bucket in there. I mean,
Immortals, lightning, sword fights, like it screams for the big screen, does it not?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I
it
know.
does.
Get a sword fight going. That's not like, I don't know. I think it's going to be better. I think this will be better than some of the other reboot, like we're seeing it's like a slice through all the like all the other superhero stuff. It's just kind of a break away from it,
That's a pun.
A sword fight slicing through. I like that.
Superhero fatigue, will be remedied by this. So,
Okay, before we move on, guys, I just gotta say this popcorn bucket. 'Cause I love doing the popcorn bucket thing. You guys know, Aaron. What do you think a popcorn bucket for Highlander could be? Do you think it's gonna be a lightning bolt? You think it's gonna be like a weird garb? You think it's gonna be a castle, maybe? Swords? What do you
Castle
think?
would be good. Yeah, castle turret, or I don't know, an upside down kilt or something. Not sure. I don't really know enough about the show or
legs
the
in
movie.
the air with a kilt up.
Couple swords in a circle, something. But yeah, actually, I feel like something dangerous to put your hand in is one of my favorite ones I've
Right.
seen.
The swords like swipe as you're going for the popcorn.
Yeah,
you can put it
there
on.
you
You
go.
can send your
Exactly.
popcorn from the hand coming from the side there.
I would buy that for sure in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Mike, you got any popcorn bucket ideas?
I think it's just Sean Connery's head, so you can pretend that you have defeated him, right? And because there could be only one. You just kind of reach in, and munch his brains, I guess.
Oh boy!
How about Sean Connery's hat?
It could be
Oh,
the
the
hat.
hat. Oh, the hat.
yeah.
Yeah.
The hat would be good. We like that.
Same idea, a little more family friendly.
A little bit, maybe the kids would buy it.
Some good marketing. We're giving some good marketing tips out to the team for this movie.
What about you, Angela? What do you think about this popcorn bucket?
It'll only be $75 a hat.
Right?
Yeah.
Those popcorn buckets are expensive these days.
I mean, I think it should be like, well, it's not. I mean, if I was going to say if it was Chris Lambert, we could just do his like forehead horns. Go straight through there. Maybe Sean Connery's mouth, like it's just wide open. Reach in.
So it's
pull
a
it out.
it's a horny popcorn bucket, is what you're saying.
There you go. I mean,
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Depends on how you use it, GR.
Watch it, buddy.
It sounds like you have plans.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously it'd probably be Henry Cavill. Maybe it'll be like a bunch of
Me?
yeah. Right.
Anywho,
I know,
mean,
Pep Star.
Nobody really cares about, I guess, Russell Crowe in this.
I feel like I think he's great, guys. I love Russell Crowe. Everything he does a great
No,
job.
I
He
know,
goes
he's good.
150% in, and I
Yeah.
think
His
this
vibe,
kind of-
his vibe seems right for it, does it not?
Yeah,
I
it
agree with you,
does.
Brian.
You know what? I gotta tell you, Mike. It's better than having Chalamet play that part. That's all I'm
God.
saying right now. That's all I'm saying.
Chalamet.
I know. It's better than him. Can you imagine Chalamet wearing that? I can actually imagine him wearing that hat.
He would like fall down on his head.
He would disappear into that hat, Brian.
Yeah, he would
Be like, all
Oh,
you
boy.
see is his chin.
Oh, Chalamet. We love you, Chalamet, guys.
no.
Highlander's coming. There can be only one, guys. Well, I can't wait for the popcorn bucket. And I'm more excited, though, guys, out there, too. The remake. I know, Emma Peel, there's so many remakes, but it's okay. We have a fun time talking about them. Like, I have a fun time talking about James Bond, too. And that 007 director is up and down. They're trying to figure it out. We don't even know who Bond is yet, but I'm excited about this short list of all these directors. Can we talk about that, guys, in our feature story of the night? All right, guys, shaken, not stirred. We're going to find out who our director is. I'm excited about this as well because Bond has their list of directors they're talking about who are actually pitching ideas to Amazon because, as I said before, Amazon owns all of this again. So even more news, more Sean Connery news too, because I guess we're going to reboot another Sean Connery movie. But I got to tell you guys, I love 007. I'm always excited about these movies, and this director list sounds interesting to me. The very first one I want to talk about is, of course, Edgar Wright. Shaun of the Dead, Edgar Wright. Are we going to try to make this more of a spoof comedy? He's done some great action stuff, Hot Fuzz, and I think that he has an idea for it, but they had him do Quantum Mania, it was the first Ant-Man he was supposed to do, and then they actually switched directors on him because it was too funny, they were saying, and I feel like that might not be the right person for Bond, but I like Edgar Wright. He's a great director. We'll see. Now, of course, Denis from Dune, guys, I think he is great. I love those Dune movies. He's done a great job on all those. Cinematography is fantastic, big locations. I think he knows how to do drama and direction. I think that could be good. But Conclave's Edward Berger, too. He's also really been proving himself through the years. The Western Front was a fantastic movie, but also, of course, Conclave just cleared house. They want a big director that's coming in that's had like some big star power. That might be a great director, too. But guys, this is the one that I was interested. Paul King from Paddington. I'm like, I know he did Willy Wonka with Chalamet as well, but I just thought that was like out of left field for me. I don't think he'll get it, but there's also Jonathan Nolan, guys, from Westworld, from Fallout. I know Jonah, he's a great guy. I worked with him on Westworld. I think Jonah makes the most sense to me. He kind of has that Nolan vibe. People wanted that Nolan already. Him and Chris have a lot of the dynamics when they're directing and putting together. He's done these big movies, and he also understands TV, and he understands action. I think he could be great, but I want to go to my panel. He's my winner. If you ask me, I would say either Denis or I would say Nolan, but maybe I'm way off. Maybe my panel thinks something differently, guys. Let's go with the panel. And we don't know who Bond is yet. I just hope it's somebody great. You know, there's still all the rumors. Henry Cavill is somebody still up. People are saying could be Bond. So this is a Cavill night and a Sean Connery night and an Amazon night, guys. Craziness. Okay. Angela, I see you look very oh, no, Aaron, you want to get in there, Aaron.
Did you say the director from Paddington?
Paddington, the bear.
I feel like that's actually a great idea because you have an older audience that's excited to see this, to go see these movies, and I think that's baked in. So how do you get a new audience and a younger audience? And honestly, we're seeing farce and absurdism do so well right now because we're going through extreme societal changes, and I think that's probably the sensibility that we need is somebody who's got kind of maybe a positive and comedic look at things that are pretty dramatic. So,
which is maybe what they're doing. The Edgar Wright maybe is up for it too, to kind of give some levity to James Bond.
Exactly, I like that idea as well.
And, it's completely different, too, because, again, Barbara Broccoli, who ran it before, she gave up all her rights to Amazon. They paid her off a lot of money. Even Jeff Bezos had this thing leaked where he's like, pay her as much money as it takes to get her out because they wanted to have full control of it. And so I think they're going to try to make it a little bit different. Now, they're still saying James Bond's going to be British, and he's still going to be like, a male character playing him, too. So they're going to try to stick to some of the norms. But you're right, maybe a comedy would be fun. But there's also these big directors like Denis from Dune. People are raving about him. Berger, who I guess was fantastic in Conclave. Is there anybody else you could see if it wasn't going to be the Paddington guy that might stand out to you?
I mean, just off the top of my head, maybe. Actually, I can't think of anybody.
You think it's going to be? You think that he's your number one? He's your number one from Paddington?
It's a great idea. It just kind of seems like it makes sense to update something that honestly we've all seen it a million times, so we have a ton of expectations. So how do you bring something new to that without kind of changing changing up who and what does the genre and actually making it work? So that's a good idea.
And he did a great job with Wonka. I mean, Chalamet, guys. It's my rivalry, guys. You guys know that. No. But one day, Chalamet. But I will say this: I did like Wonka visually. The direction was good. It was fun. I just have to try. I just got to give Chalamet a hard time.
Oh, I was going to throw Greta Gerwig in there with Barbie because I felt like there's some really really serious things going on in that movie, but it was obviously about a doll, about plastic. So just kind of the mix of action adventure with something a little bit more just a lighter sensibility.
Yeah, I could be fun. Any thoughts off the top of your head who you think Bond should be?
Bond. How about Ke Huy Quan?
Oh man, that'd be a big change. I like him. He's great. I love he's coming back even more all the time. He did that action movie too that was on Peacock. What was it called? Like something Best Friend or something. It was very.
Yeah, it was like about a dog's best friend, or I don't know. What it was.
Yeah, it was fun. He's a great talent. I love him a lot. I love that he's like getting an opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah,
that could be great. It'd be something different. I think you might get some fans always have backlash, of course, but I say give somebody a new chance too. Henry, you don't think Henry Cavill?
Henry Cavill? Sure. I don't know. It doesn't really excite me, but I remember being kind of shocked by some of their choices in the past, and then you get used to it. You get excited. You watch the movie. You love it. You go on the adventure, and now you have a new Bond. So, yeah.
A lot of Bonds we've gone through. A lot of Bonds have been. All the Bonds. There's even more. I mean, I feel like it's a fun story to tell though, and I know the chat's saying too, like it's exhausted, leave him dead. Do you feel like that, GR? Leave him gone. I know you're from that area. You love James Bond. Who do you think should be the director, and you think they should be dead, or are you excited about this reboot coming forward?
Well, I think they need to keep him, if they can, British. I mean, Cavill has the looks to play the character. I mean, he's got the talent to do it.
Yeah.
But if they have a British actor that I can't think of, I would go that route. But I agree with your choice. The last, and I just went blank on the guy's name. The last
Is that what you're trying to say? Chalamet? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, Chalamet.
Don't come after me, GR, tonight. Don't come after me. Okay, what about directors, though, GR? You got Denis, you have the big Dune movie. I know Sean would probably be excited about that.
I was talking about the director you picked.
Oh, yeah, I think Jonathan Nolan, I think it'd be a great mix. I
went with your choice, the last guy.
Nolan.
I love Nolan's work. I think he'd be great at it.
Yeah, and Lisa Joy, they work as a team.
They're definitely isn't going to be that woman from Barbie. God, no.
Oh, you never know, GR. She's busy. She's doing Narnia right now as well. She's doing
Greta Gerwig hate? She's great.
Yeah, GR. What's up with the hate of Greta Gerwig?
I'm sorry. I'm one of the few people that thought Barbie was boring as hell.
It's okay, GR. It's okay. Not everybody loves Barbie. You know, it's what it is. It made a lot of money.
More of an Oppenheimer guy.
As Aaron said, it was a movie about plastic. Gee, that's exciting.
What do you think about the comedic route, though, too? Edgar Wright, maybe him. He did, like, all the different Hot Fuzz and the comedies. Shaun the Dead.
I'm sorry. James Bond, to me, is not a comedy.
So you want straight action. Mm-hmm. They wanted Chris Nolan, but they're going to maybe go with Jonathan Nolan. Is that surprising to you?
No. Yeah, they're gonna go with an action director. They're not going with a comedy director. They're not gonna go with.
They might. They got two set up, but Aaron was saying that there wouldn't be having two in the mix. They weren't thinking about it.
And Brian, let's face it. In this industry, anything's bloody possible.
It's very true. Anything is possible to the moon. I'm telling you, I'm interested to see.
They could cast me as Bond. I'll play Bond, James Bond.
I think you're more of like a Q, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I'm a little old for Bond, I think, but
Hey, you never know. Maybe it's a comedy. Bond will be older. GR too. You never know.
How about Bond Senior? I'll play that.
There you go. They make it happen, GR. And Michael Caine might fight you for that role. Angela, what do you think about this Bond dynamic?
I think Queen agrees with me.
Barbie suck, Queen said. So you're not alone, GR. You're not alone. What do you think, Angela? This is a big.
I knew I loved Queen for a reason.
Big mix and match directors here. What are you feeling? Who do you think's standing out to you? You making more comedy or action?
I mean, I don't know. Like Aaron was like Paul King, maybe. Maybe that, but I see what the whole Nolan thing. I mean, I get that. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of. I mean, Greta Gerwig. I think everyone's given her shit on here, but I mean, I think if she was we get a female director for once in a while would be nice for some stuff because women are creative too. I just want to say that.
Yes.
I never said she wasn't. I just said the movie sucked.
No, I know. I'm saying that we just need more female I mean, there's just not enough female directors, and it's always men. I mean, not that it gets annoying because there's a lot of talented women out there. So but at the end of the day, I'd almost like to see somebody totally new, just none of the familiars. I just would like someone new, fresh. But yeah, if you're asking me, that's kind of what I feel. But what they most likely will go for is the Fallout kind of Westworld vibe of probably Jonathan Nolan, I'm assuming.
He's a great
the
guy.
Bond character. I mean, I love Tom Hardy, so he has that broody. He has the ability
There
to
was
be
discussions about Tom Hardy before. There were.
He has the acting chops. He really does.
Yeah.
No, he does. He's got the chops. I mean, he's fluent in the whole mayhem, martinis, and memes.
I love Tom Hardy too.
Mayhem and martinis. I like that.
I'll give you this, Angela. Though, if they go with Jonathan Nolan, I'll tell you this: if they go with Jonathan Nolan, Lisa Joy, his wife, she's fantastic too. They work together hand in hand a lot, so she might actually be helping him direct too. So you might have that dual dynamic. You know?
Hopefully she does. So get some credit for it. That'd be nice.
Yeah, she's great.
But
what
you know
about
what I
Catherine
mean?
Bigelow?
Needs to be
Captain Bigelow.
Captain Bigelow.
Catherine.
Put her name on it.
I thought you were talking about like a wrestler for us. I'm like Captain Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow. Catherine Bigelow.
Get some female directing.
Captain Lou Albano, Brian.
That could be great
yeah,
too.
I think James Bond would be great for. I mean, there's so many talented, actors. Obviously, maybe go for a new one there, right?
I want Aaron to film this. So I want Aaron to be the cinematographer for this. That's what I want.
Oh yeah, Aaron, you can be the
cinematographer.
Come on.
You ready?
That's what I want.
I'm available. How about that?
That's what I want.
He's available, you guys. There we go.
But the Tom Hardy thing is interesting too. He's a great guy, and I think that he could be fun as Bond, and he's still young enough to do it. I think as well. I mean, Henry Cavill's 40. So
yeah, I think.
Oh, he's old.
He's in a good.
Hey, don't knock 40, Gr.
Yeah, I think he's in a good age.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Brian. That's your age. I apologize.
Yeah. Come on, GR. All right, we got to listen to Mike now. Mike hasn't had a chance to talk about this. Mike, you're building up. You're probably going to fight for Edgar Wright, aren't you? You love Edgar Wright.
Oh, how'd you call it, Brian?
I
love Edgar Wright. He's so good. Yeah. He's so good. The other thing is like
you're wrong.
Yeah, I could be. I'm open to that. Like Casino Royale, the remake was kind of jokey, right? Do we not agree though that this was the best of the Daniel Craig movies? It was so funny and interesting, and so fresh right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great movie, Casino Royale. I liked that a lot. And I mean, I think that Skyfall was great too. That was the third one.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, I was like, it was okay.
I think Aaron makes a great point of kind of whether do they want to embrace that jokiness. Damn, Amazon! I just looked it up. Amazon spent $1 billion to the Broccoli family to get this. To get the rights for this. Do they want to make it jokey? The question is too, what's the relevance of the James Bond archetype in 2025? Are we going to try and reinforce it? Do some major mega masculine thing somehow? Or are we going to be a little bit lighter touch with it? And then the question becomes well, if we're going jokey or are we going serious, that's a major casting decision too, right? So I'm kind of trying to think of what my two versions of casting. I think serious, I like Idris Elba, honestly, as a serious Bond.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree totally. I was going to bring him up. I think he's
he always comes up in the discussion. Yeah.
Did you see Hijack? Yeah, it's
he's great in Hijack.
Wow.
He's great in Hijack. Yeah. Oh, he's so good. They always say he's too old for him. No, he's not. Give him a chance to run with that. A lot of people have been asking for him to be Bond for years.
Yeah, I think he would be great for. I mean, it's a different type of role, right? It requires the physicality, but also the debonair, kind of suave, whatever. And I think he's got that. So,
did he get did Hijack have a real action vibe to it too? I just think I saw the trailer.
It kind of had the like restrained action thing that I love about Bond, actually, where you're always aware that he has, you know, the skills, the ability to do something crazy, but he's in a suit, right? He's in a tuxedo, so he's got to behave himself until he can take out the bad guy in the hallway or
loose.
whatever. So yeah, exactly.
And they're doing another season of that
he
too.
has to be swabbing the boner at all times.
Oh, GR. I'm going to womp you on that one, buddy.
What I haven't heard in the conversation in a while is Taron Egerton. I think there were thoughts about him as a British person, as a Bond for a while, and I kind of took that seriously. His career has been kind of weird. Other than that, get Chalamet. Get Chalamet in the tuxedo.
Don't you say
Hell
it.
no.
You're off the
Sean Connery's rolling in his grave right now,
Mix it
Mike.
up.
Interruption.
Mix it up, man.
Can no longer talk to you.
I think I'd rather have Austin Butler than have Chalamet. I'm just saying.
Austin Butler. Oh, okay.
Does Aston Martin make a worm? I don't know.
He can ride it. He'll get up on there with the saddle.
They just started making one, Aaron. It's a new model, Aston Martin Worm.
Nice.
There you go. Right. I like the idea of it going to a little comedy though too for the director. At least a little bit of levity. That could be fun. A little bit of levity.
Edgar Wright would be so good. You can't tell me that. And Edgar Wright hasn't had like some real high profile projects for a while, which is crazy. I think he's been doing more production, which is crazy because like his visual iconography is beautiful. I love me some Edgar Wright, and I think like there's nobody that could say that a Edgar Wright Bond wouldn't be incredible. Like even if these other talents would also make great Bonds, I think he would really like knock it out of the park with this property.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I guess if the studio would actually entrust him to do that too. Like I said, it happened with Marvel. They gave him Ant-Man and they took it away because they said it was too comedic. So I just hope that doesn't happen to him because that happens before too. Look what happened with what was it? The Harrison Ford, not the Han Solo movie. Han Solo, where they actually gave it to the guys who did the Spider-Verse stuff, and it was too comedic. They said Han Solo was cracking too many jokes. He was like Ace Ventura, and they stopped and reshot it because they had. That's what they said. They said it was like Han Solo was Ace Ventura, and they're like, we can't do this. So they fired him.
Han Solo's coming out of the backside of a rhinoceros.
Oh, he's sweating and stuff. No, can you imagine? And then they put Ron Howard in instead. So they went much more traditional. And the movie didn't do that well. It just didn't do that well. And I think it was not the actor's fault either. I think it was just like, you can't change the direction that much when you're that far into it. It's hard to like fix that, and they went the wrong direction. You got to plan that earlier. And I think that's why they're doing the director first. They're going to get the director. The director will set the pace, set the tone. Then you actually hire your actor. And a lot of these directors are actually pitching to I should say, Amazon now. They're pitching them ideas for what Bond's going to be. And in the chat, this is a complete redo. We're rebooting the whole thing, starting from the top again. New Bond, all that. It's all different. He's not dead anymore. There was an idea of it maybe being a younger Bond where he's like just like becoming the 007. There's also that. So we're going to have to see which direction they go in. I think that could be fascinating. Aaron, what do you think about going a young Bond? We've had that conversation on here a bunch of times. Think that'd be interesting having a super young Bond?
I think it's a good idea as like a total change. If you're going to make that kind of change, I think they should do something that's going to give them longevity for the franchise. This is, it's a franchise. It's made to be the same, not the same, but an episode every single time you see a movie. And I feel like they are thinking about, the next 5 movies at least. So, I could see them going that route, but it also kind of takes a little bit of that prestige away from the character that I think is important and Sean Connery put into it from the get. It's about having this, I guess, sort of secret knowledge. Like, I know something you don't know. I'm here for a reason. Everybody wants to know why Bond is there. He stands out and he doesn't care that he stands out. So I think there's a little bit of room for that, but you have to think about like the whole character. It comes from books too. It's more than just any individual movie. So I could see a younger Bond working, but it is probably one of the more extreme choices they could go with, I think.
Yeah, I feel like he still has to be able to be like, shaken, not stirred, and have that martini. He still has to, be that 21, at least 21, right? So he can drink and be that ladies' man type. That's what he was. He was a ladies' man.
In Britain, they don't give a damn about 21, Brian.
Okay, well, what's the drinking age in Britain, GR? What is it? Is it 18?
16.
Is it really? No, is it?
Yeah.
Chat out there, Emma Peel, let me know. Emma Peel, let me know. I'm gonna call in the chat, but I don't know. I think this looks interesting.
Brian, I think what Aaron said is true. I mean, going to a young Bond would be take something that's never been in any of the books. It would have to be pre 007, so he wouldn't be 007. How did
that's
he
what the
get
chat?
there?
That's what the chat was saying. I'm interested too. I think that's not a bad idea.
Would it be like?
No, I think it would be a great storyline.
Could be
but what I was
going
to say, Mike, was that movie would not be a huge hit because it wouldn't be 007.
Oh man, it almost sounds like the young Bond is an Amazon series.
That's what I was
separate from the traditional movie series that they'd be doing, cashing in twice.
Yep.
Smart.
I can see that for sure.
Smart move, Bezos.
But it'd almost be like, the Kingsman in a lot of ways too, because the Kingsman was kind of like that secret agent training. They kind of did that already. Unless they want to have this
Pre-Bond.
Unless they want to be Bond for the next 20 years to get a young guy to do 3 movies training and then 3 or 4 more movies as Bond. And then you have 20 years of someone being Bond. Maybe that's what they want.
Well, damn, Casino Royale came out in 2006.
To find a baby to do this.
Who is that kid, Brian?
I'm not going to see it again. What kid?
What was the kid that started in those movies, Brian? Or was he was in 2 movies?
The Kingsman? Oh, that was Taron Egerton, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that I never knew his name. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, who people want to be
Wolverine. He can pull it off because he played it great in those 2 movies. He was really good.
They want him to be Wolverine too. Taron Egerton.
Oh.
Yeah, there's been
that's another role that he's going to have to take for the next 30 years if he hops on it.
Hugh Jackman's not giving up on that role, man. He's going to go until he's 90. I'm saying it right now.
I love that.
Yeah, he's not giving up. He's back in the saddle.
I mean, is he? Okay.
He's back in the saddle.
He's going to be 95 years old. He's going to have traps up to his ears. He's just going to be pure muscle.
Back in the saddle again.
Debonair. He's very yeah.
But I'm excited about
We've
James
already
Bond,
done
guys.
that suave and deboner thing.
I called it Martinis and Mayhem. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Angela wants Tom Hardy. We got Taron Egerton.
Martini Mayhem. That's the title of the segment.
What?
Martini Mayhem.
Martini Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm excited for it. I know the chat's not excited.
I'll drink to that.
There you go, GR. But Bond is coming. We'll wait to find out who the director is going to be. Only time will tell. They're going to hire that director first. We'll keep you posted, guys. And eventually we'll get our Bond. And only time will tell who it's going to be. And we'll find out who will say those famous words. Shaken, not stirred. One more time, guys.
And we're all available to be in the movie. Thank you.
Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you so much. Hope you had a great time tonight. Happy hump day. So happy to have you guys here as always. What a great show. Fun time tonight, guys. Fun hump day episode. Happy to have back, of course, always the thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. Thanks, GR, for being here.
My pleasure, Brian. It was great. What a great room of people we had tonight.
Yeah. Fun. So many great times. Great. I love when the news is good too. Sometimes it's up and down, left and right, but this was a fun breakdown today. So thanks for being here, GR. We'll do it again on Friday. Okay, GR?
I'll drink to that.
Okay. All right. And thank you for being back, of course, Miss Angela Costello.
Thanks for having me. I'm so glad I won Hot Take tonight. Or I won with GR.
Co-won.
We won together.
GR's fighting you on that. He's like, co-won.
It's the highlight of my year so far now.
It was great, Angela. You haven't won in a while, too, have you?
Yeah, I know, Brian.
Not to bring that up.
You don't have to rub it in, Brian.
It's been a while. It's been probably since, I don't even know when. We need to start tallying these. I mean, GR obviously is the king, but, we'll have to just.
Somebody's got the spreadsheet out there.
Yeah, someone's got the Excel spreadsheet. Maybe Queen knows.
Maybe Queen and keeping track. I don't know at all, but
I know. We gotta know.
Congratulations, Angela.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Nice to meet you,
Appreciate you. And happy to have you for the very first time, Mr. Aaron Smith. Thank you, Aaron, for being here from SceneChange POD.
Thanks for having me, Brian. This has been fun. It's been great to meet all of you and spend some time with you guys talking about media.
It's fun, right? We're having a good time here all the time. And everybody, check out Aaron's podcast. Of course, second season's coming. Can't wait to get on there too and talk to you during your show too. It's so much fun to have you here. And everyone, check it out right now. Check it out. I'll get the links and I'll put it in the video too so people can find it as well, Aaron.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Thank you for being here on Kruse Control for the first time. And it won't be the last time, I'm saying. Appreciate you. And also, of course, all the way like 9 hours into the future, thank you for being here, Mr. Mike Casey.
That explains it. It feels like I'm in the future a little bit, Brian. Oh man, I'm so ready to sleep. Thanks for having me back though. GR, great to see you. Brian, it's always a pleasure. Angela, you were unexpected joy tonight. And Aaron, thanks for joining us, man. You were great. Excellent industry takes, which is what Kruse Control is always about. So it's really incredible to have people with a level of knowledge on here, because otherwise it's just me and Brian.
What is that?
And GR.
It's not real brain trust. Come on. Angela's got the knowledge.
Thanks, guys.
What the hell? What the hell, guys?
Thanks for having me. I'm not throwing shade. I'm trying to throw love. It just comes off as shade sometimes.
Throwing love. Well, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here, guys. Appreciate you as always. But again, guys, we'll be back again on Friday as well for episode 350 of Kruse Control.
Wow.
Hope you guys had a great time. I know, right? 3 years in, man. 350 episodes. Crazy. I just want to say thank you out there.
It's been that long.
Right? It just keeps growing, though, because of those guys out there, because of you, Emma Peel, Quai, Queen, thank you for being here. Everybody out in the chat, thank you for being here. And also everybody out there watching tonight, appreciate you. Please come on back. A lot going on, as always. A lot to cover on Friday. But, guys, we got to keep spreading that love. If you know any SAG-AFTRA members, please have them sign a petition. We also got to spread that love. Got to tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts. Wait, I got to say, like and share. Spread that word. It's easy to do. Subscribe if you can. I always forget that all the time. I know GR will give me some trouble on that, but please subscribe if you can. It costs you nothing, and it helps the channel out. Yeah, right. And Pep Star will give me a hard time as well. But guys, thank you for being here. But yeah, keep
I'd love to play
spreading that
fetch,
love.
but my therapist says I need to work on my impulse control.
Okay, Peppy. All right,
Damn,
Peppy.
Skippy.
Yeah, you do, Peppy. You do, man.
I'll mess you up, buddy.
Careful, Mike. Keep spreading that love. You gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandparents that came from GR's backyard to Mike's, to Aaron's, to Angela's. 10 years in the future, landed smack down on GR's backyard. All the animals that crossed all the universe. You know what they said? Watch Kruse Control. Thanks for being here, guys. Have a great night. Take care. We'll see you back on Friday. And until then, everybody, see ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.